Savaged Army. It's time. The new drop is launching soon. All gas, no brakes. Bold tees, savage hoodies, gear that hits harder than the truth. Get in the fight. SavagedArmy.com. Don't sleep.
Savage Unfiltered.
Welcome to the Savaged Unfiltered show, where we say what the hell everyone else is scared to say. Hosted by Michael Gardner. Raw, unapologetic, no filter, no bullshit. Savage.
Hey guys, what's going on? Michael Gardner here, Savage. Welcome to the show, guys. Tom, I gotta say one damn thing. What the hell is up with this left, man? They're out of control, man. They really are.
They're like Trump said, they're crazy. They're crazy. They've lost all sense. They're insane. They've lost all common sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Today, guys, I want to focus on a little bit of this after effect of No Kings. Obviously, if you're aware, which most of the country is, they had another national No Kings Day this past weekend. Last weekend, actually, Tom. And all over the place, including here in the Peach State of Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
They had one here in Vancouver, Washington, Mike.
Did they?
Yeah, Mike.
How did that go?
All I heard was they had it, and they showed a little bit of the crowd, and they didn't talk about it. They didn't talk about it.
I'm trying to understand, like, if these protests are supposed to, in their words, right, or their vision of it, is supposed to orchestrate something where they're trying to express their view of no presence of a king in America. Because I think isn't that what it's about?
I have no idea what they're trying to get out of this. I mean, because it's like, we don't have a king. We don't have royalty, and what are you protesting? No kings. Well, okay, we don't have one. We had the big protest in 1776, and we haven't had a king since. So I don't know what they're trying to achieve. I really don't.
Because that's the original protest, folks. I mean, for even my liberal, Democratic audience that may tune in, if you like to understand the origins, which I hope you would understand, okay? There is roots to this No Kings protest. It just didn't start in 2016 when Donald Trump took that historical walk down the escalators in Trump Tower in New York City. Okay, it didn't start with that, folks. It goes back to the mid-1800s when European men and women of settlers orchestrated their thoughts, their agendas, and their views towards the British and English king across the pond. Okay? It started there. And then it went into the late 1800s. Okay? And it got its move and its movement there. That's where it starts from. And actually, folks, if you think about it, we do have No King's Day. What day is that on, Tom? I know what it's on.
July 4th.
That's right.
Independence Day.
That's right.
Where we got our independence from a king. I mean, that's what the whole Revolutionary War was about. And I think you meant the 1700s when you were talking, Michael, not the 1800s.
1700s. There we go. Thank you for the correction, Tom. The mid-set, that's what I meant to say, folks. I get fired up. I'm not stupid. I'm not retarded. I do your research and stuff like that. But thank you, Tom. Yeah, I meant to say the mid-1700s to the late 1800s. That's where the origins of the movement came from. Not this fucking shit this shit you see now on TV, folks. That's not what they did from the 1700s to the 1800s.
No, you know what our protest consisted of? Bullets flying, people dying. That's what our protest was back in the 1700s.
Yeah,
that's how we protested.
If you were lucky, probably a finger chopped off. Yeah,
yeah, if you're lucky.
Yeah. I mean, you know, or you were hung at the gallows for your crime.
And it ticked off England so much to the point that around the early 1800s decided to come back and say, no, you're going to have a king. And we had to kick their ass again in the War of 1812.
Yeah. I mean, did we have radical lunatics back then? Sure.
Yeah.
Did we have people that were misinformed in the general public? Sure. How do we deal with them? And practices similar to what Tom had just orchestrated at the show. You were either shot, okay? You were hung, you were prisoned, you had a limb chopped off. Either one of those things. That was literally your crime, your punishment for committing that crime, more or less.
Yeah, if you were against the No King protest of 1776, you were counted as a traitor and you paid accordingly.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't understand, like, what the left is trying to, like, organize, bring out in these protests. I have no idea. I don't understand it. I'd like to try to understand it. Okay, but maybe you could be the one to judge. Excuse me. Now, this is my good friend Kate Bennett. Does anybody know who Kate Bennett is? If not, I'll explain. Kate Bennett runs a conservative media group down in Florida called Liberty Hangout. And she is known for her brassy, badass, unfiltered truth of talking about things. And she goes right into the lion's den. Now, I want to show you a video of these No King protesters, okay, in Kissimmee, Florida, just this past weekend, where you're going to see, okay, police officers literally walking away and allowing the violent verbiage towards Kate and a full-blown attack. Check this video out, guys.
They're hurting my ears. Are you going to have them stop hurting me? They're following me. They are following me and hurting me. I know your ears are hurting too. So you're walking away from them hurting you guys.
Step away from me now. Step away from me now. Step away from me. I'll knock you the f*** out. Leave me the f*** alone, girl.
Oh, you're that violent woman. I remember.
I told you I'll knock you clean the f*** out.
Hey, you guys are hurting me. He's actively telling them, keep blowing your whistle at me. I walked away. You are hurting me.
Just move because I'm going to run you over.
You're going to run me over?
Well, you can't.
Holy moly! I didn't know those things were so dangerous. Pathetic that I have to come out here and my security has to come out here with ear protection because they continuously hurt me at these things. All I want to do is engage in dialogue with them, but they cannot handle that.
No. I got a question. Let me ask you a question real quick, Michael. Now, what would the cops do if I was standing there with her, what would they do if I pulled out an air horn and started blasting them protesters with an air horn?
Yeah.
Would I receive the not going to do anything about it to me, or would they arrest me?
They would most likely arrest you for interfering in a police investigation.
Because I would do that. I would carry an air horn with me, and somebody standing there blasting me with their whistles and that going, beep, beep, I would take that air horn, put it next to their head, and go, "Bop!"
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you like it, motherfucker?
Yeah.
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 I agree. I agree. But it doesn't turn to me as shocking. I don't find this surprisingly odd at all because of Kissimmee, Florida,
Yeah.
known to be a literally a liberal enclave of that city.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Democrat liberal all over the place. I mean, Kissimmee,
Obvious.
right below Orlando, Florida, both well-known Democratic areas of Florida. But I mean, she wasn't doing anything wrong.
No, she wasn't. I've watched her videos.
Yeah.
She never does anything wrong.
No.
I mean, she's very professional. She's very polite. You know, people yelling and screaming at her, you know, and she's just going, well, now, wait a minute. You know, I'm just asking you a question. I mean,
right.
yeah. I mean, you know, if I'm walking around and somebody puts a mic in my face and says, hey, I want to ask you a question, no comment, and I'll turn and walk away. I'm not going to be belligerent to them. No, I'm not interested, and walk away.
Yeah.
You know, well, that's my my nice persona. My reality is, yeah, I'll tell you what I think.
They're hurting my ears. Are you gonna have them stop hurting me? They follow.
If I was a cop, I could not stand there and let that happen. I'd be yelling at everybody to stop it. Stop it.
They are following.
I don't know what the hell's going on with my network here for a minute.
I don't know, but you know that guy's ears those cops' ears have got to be ringing.
Yeah.
Because that shit is loud. This video doesn't do it justice.
Yeah.
It doesn't do it justice with how actually loud it is. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely, folks. And bear with me, guys. It's the weirdest fucking thing I ever seen. I've never seen my network act up like this. I hope I'm not being hacked in by the loons.
The blue meanies. The blue meanies
right.
are coming out.
Yeah. That was weird. Did you see that? Like yeah. They didn't like that, folks. They didn't like that. But no, the problem here is that here's the problem. The problem is when we want to question their motives, like Kate was. Okay, she's there to question what they were doing there. Okay, why they're there. Okay, and why they're so fucking belligerently, loud and obnoxious. Did you see that? All of them were just obnoxious
and attacking her.
They're attacking her. Why do they have to go to forms of violence?
These people are insane.
Yeah.
What gets me too, Michael, is why are all these old boomers out there? What's their well, you know what it is? Let's be honest. They're being paid.
Yeah.
They are paid. They are getting money for doing that. And then if anybody says no, they're not, then you're not paying attention to all this the stuff that's coming out about it. You know, the news that's coming out about it. They're being paid.
Absolutely.
Up to $100, $200 a thing to sit out there and be obnoxious like that.
Some 500 organizations of what I looked up. Some of these organizations, folks, showing interest and support of socialist, communist, radical ideologies. Okay, the same crap that, they're trying to support fucking men in women's bathrooms. That's the same ideology that these people support. Okay, this is the same shit. Yeah.
Trying to destroy our society. Well, so we need to go back into time and get a hold of Joe McCarthy and apologize to him.
Yeah.
He was the guy that's saying the communists are in and they're infiltrating our government. They're going to take over.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And folks, you're not seeing typos here on my graphics. Americ's temper. Okay? That's what you're seeing here in the country. Americ's temper. I don't call these people Americans because they're not Americans.
No, they're
If
not.
they were for America, they would exercise their First Amendment right responsibly. These people are not doing this. This is not a protest, folks.
They would engage in a normal conversation or debate too. They would not be like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know why they're like that though? They're like that because they don't know themselves why they're out there.
Yeah.
They haven't got a clue.
Yeah.
I've seen other videos of her where she's asking people questions and they don't know. Why are you here? Well, I don't know. Well, what are you against? Oh, stuff. I'm against stuff. What kind of stuff? Bad stuff. They don't have answers. They have no clue why they're out there.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, folks, these are not Americans because if they were Americans, they wouldn't be acting rationally like this. I mean, this you've seen that video. That woman was literally trying to grab that fucking microphone from Kate.
Yeah.
And possibly hurt her. I'm just making assumptions, as a journalist / podcaster here. I mean, these people are very, very brutal. We've seen other videos similar to this with Kate, but this isn't about, exercising their frustration a little bit. Maybe I'll give them the benefit of the doubt of anger, of frustration towards Donald Trump.
I don't.
Maybe it's the anger, but the anger and the frustration is leading up to what's going on with Kate and other people.
The reason I don't, Michael, I don't give them the benefit is because they're only mad because they've been told to be mad. They don't know why they're mad, but they've been told that they're conditioned to be mad. They're brainwashed.
They're using something stupid like No King's Day. Do they literally? Folks, if you want us to hold you, credible for what you're doing, at least come up with a proper name. You're using a name. Yeah, it sounds great on media. No King's Day. That sounds great. It fucking catches headlines. Great, I get it. I get why you're using it. But don't use a name that's not linked to your cause. That's not linked to your cause. Okay? It's not, folks. We're in the month of April, okay? And we still are a country without a king. We've been a country without a king for nearly 200. Yes.
250 years.
Yes.
Man, I was just going to say something and I lost it.
It's all right.
That's all right.
Yeah, you're frustrated. We all are. We're frustrated with this radical left because they're delusional. They're psychotic. They're not a party of transparency anymore. They haven't been since the great JFK.
I saw a thing, Michael. They say, okay, so you're protesting no kings. They go, yeah. They go, what king are you protesting against? They go, well, Trump. And the guy goes, Trump's not a king.
Yeah.
Trump's never been a king. He's an elected official. He was elected by the majority of the people. So what are you protesting, really? I mean, he's not. What has Trump done that makes you think he's a king? And they have no answers. They don't know. They can't say anything. Well, he did this, and the guy goes, yeah, but that's within his authorities given to him by the Constitution. Well, I just don't like him. Okay, well, fine, but that doesn't mean that he's a king. And then the guy that I saw the interview says, if Donald Trump was a king, as you all say he is, do you really think a king will allow you guys to be out here doing this?
Right. No. Right. No, I'm shaking my head with agreement on what you just said. You're absolutely right. A king Even a modern king. Oh, the monarch. It didn't change in the last 4, 5, 600 years. Michael, you're right about that. But even modern monarchs today, okay, they they don't honor a constitutional system. For one and foremost, folks, they don't run on a constitutional system. They run on a parliament. Okay, total different type of governing system.
Right.
Okay. You're right, Tom. Folks, the old man is absolutely right. And if I may kind of expand on that, Tom, they wouldn't allow that.
No. Look at who we just got rid of in Iran, the Ayatollah Khomeini. He was technically a king in Iran. And you know what he did to people that did these protests like that in Iran? He killed them. That's why he killed 30, 40,000 people. Because they were protesting his authority and his reign.
That's right.
That's what a king does.
That's right. Even though, right, the Ayatollah of Iran, right? Yes, he's a different king from the king of Britain and the king of England, right? But the similarity is still there, folks.
Yes, it's
still
there.
They would throw them in prison. They would probably most likely kill them. They would be charged for criminal activity upon the king's kingdom, right? That would be the end of it. If Donald Trump was this supposed king that you're referring to, these people would not be in the streets of Kissimmee, Florida. They would not be in the streets of Vancouver, Washington. They would not be in the streets of Atlanta, Georgia. They wouldn't be nowhere, folks.
We would not have a media that has 95% coverage negative of him. The media would be done.
That's right.
The media would be done. All the newspapers done. You know, a king, you have no idea what a king's see, it blows my mind. Does anybody understand world history? Does anybody understand what kings really did? No, they don't. They're speaking and reacting out of their ignorance, and that's what makes them so gullible to what the people in charge of the left liberal movement, as they're so easily to manipulate these people because they have no concept whatsoever. It's like they say, Trump is Hitler. These are Nazis. You have no concept of what Hitler really was and what his Nazi government did. You have no concept of this stuff. I mean,
hold on, old man. It's on the internet. So it says through Google that Donald Trump is using tyranny tactics amongst the United. Oh, wait, that's on Google. What were you saying again? I'm sorry. I don't understand why you're saying this because I looked it up on Google, old man, and it doesn't say that on there.
Yeah, it doesn't say it on Google. I saw it on the internet. It's got to be true. What I'm saying because I read it on the internet.
Go to a library and pick up a book that was published like 200-300 years ago, folks, and the history was there. But do you understand how far-fetched that could be orchestrated? I would look at a book and understand a book and believe a book more than I would believe a fucking Google fucking algorithm search. Come on, folks. Come on. Guys, we'll be right back after these short words. Don't go anywhere. We're from our exclusive sponsors here on Spotify. Don't go anywhere. All righty, guys, back to the show. So, here's something that's causing some attention. I'm using Kate because she's a prime example of the conservative base in Florida, of what she deals with her Liberty Hangout interviews and some of her content. I mean, you guys can't make this shit up. This is Kate Bennett on Newsmax explaining the woman charged with murder, allegedly using pills to end pregnancy. This is the fucking madness. Is it relevant to the No Kings? The ideology is, guys, check this out. Are they not letting us put it on or something? There we go. What the hell is going on here? Okay.
Caitlin, I want to start with you. Now, this judge says that he's doubtful that enough evidence exists to move forward with a malice murder charge. But isn't this kind of black and white in your opinion? What are your thoughts?
It's extremely black and white. I have for many years said that prosecuting and going after abortionists doesn't solve anything. Women are the ones who go in and they pay someone to kill their children. Women should have been held responsible for abortions long before just now. This is exactly what needed to be happening this entire time. Women know what they're doing when they go into an abortion clinic, and they should be held accountable and charged with murder, just like this woman is being done with.
I agree with what she's saying. I really do. And, you know, is it relevant? Again, folks, I have to repeat myself. It is absolutely relevant because this is the ideology that the left is pushing. They want the violence. They want the mayhem. They want the chaos on the streets. They want the clickbait. Is it clickbait? Yeah, it is clickbait for them because they know you're going to go on your internet and you're going to look at that video that they share, whether it's on X, whether it's on Rumble, they're all over the place. Folks, let me just tell Elon and folks over at Rumble, thank you very much for what you have provided us conservatives in America. Thank you. Okay. But is it stopping the radical left? No, it's not. Can we stop them? Yes, we can stop them, but they are not going to stop. They're going to go to every conservative big media outlet, such as Rumble and X, and they know you're going to fucking type it. That's the clickbait they want. They want the fear because guess what? Old Grandpa Poppy, right? The one that fucking orchestrated the fucking fear-mongering from COVID, Anthony Fauci, he injected that into the left in 2020. You see where I'm going with this, folks? It all breeded, okay? With the golden plan going back to 2008, they make that mark. Oh, you don't think that we didn't forget, folks, on the right? From old Barack Obama? Barack Obama basically planted the seeds for them to grow right now where we are. Exactly. You understand where I'm going with this, old man? I mean, this is what's going on in America.
I know. I seen it. You know, I wasn't politically involved until Barack Obama became president. I wasn't involved in politics. I didn't know what was going on. And then one day I'm sitting there at work and all of a sudden I see this thing, Barack Obama was coming after our guns. Excuse me? He's coming after our guns? And then I went, wait, whoa. And that's what got me looking into politics. That's what got me looking into Obama and what he's doing, what his presidency was all about. And that's what got me into being more politically involved was that.
Absolutely.
So, it's just crazy. They have gone crazy. And you said an interesting thing when you said, what was injected into us, because of the Fauci attitude, and that. Well, two things. One, Barack Obama, before he left his presidency, he lifted that restriction on the media that now they can do propaganda stuff. The media never used to be able to do any propaganda one way or the other, one side or the other. They could not promote propaganda, ideology. They couldn't. Obama lifted that. And as soon as he lifted that, the media became full-fledged, full-run left ideology because he lifted that requirement. Trump needs to put that back on. He needs to put that back on the media. And secondly, you said when Fetchy about this injection, I still believe to this day that those stupid injections, the virus, the for the virus, the vaccines, no one still knows what was in those vaccines. And I think that's when people started really getting brainwashed because those chemicals, no one knows what goes in those chemicals. It affected them. And look at all the people that have gone crazy. The people on the left that have been taking the vaccines and all these booster shots.
Yeah. And sadly, I'm seeing just about every other day, widely known people just automatically just dropping dead.
Yes.
Day by day, I'm hearing 42 years old comedian died. 53-year-old actress died. Like
25-year-old athlete dies. 26-year-old athlete dies. And you go, well, were they taking booster shots? Well, yeah, they had to, because if they didn't, they weren't going to be allowed to play.
And the ones that are still alive, you don't think that some of that shit is in their bloodstream to make them get violent at these rallies and events and all these other things?
That's what I'm saying.
Come on now. You guys got to wake up, folks on the right. I mean, look at where your communities are going. I mean, a prime example of Kate. I mean, yeah, I'm using her a lot on the show, but I mean, she is exposing it. She's an independent journalist, right? Exposing stuff that needs to be shown because other media outlets will not cover it. And it's terrible. It really is. Here's another video here, guys. I want to put primetime leading, literally leading the No Kings rally. Now, this is what I mean by primetime is this is a gentleman. I think you know who I'm talking about. Okay. From a big network. Okay. That is literally showing the fabrication of these radical nut jobs, guys. Check this video out. Yeah, it's crazy, crazy stuff.
You guys are retarded. You are a retard. Everybody here is a retard. These people are vaccinated retards. These people are vaccinated retards. These people are vaccinated retards. Anybody that believes these people is a vaccinated retard. I'm leading this protest. I'm the pip on a blimp. This guy's a vaccinated idiot. Look at these libtards here. Every single one of them is retarded and vaccinated. Now look at these little girls with their guns. Look at these little girls with their guns. Oh, you guys are so scary with your guns and your gay pride flags. Bunch of homos with guns here. Look at these guys. Look at these homos with guns. I'm so scared.
Now, I want to put it on pause there for a minute. First and foremost, I want to give him credit for his bravery. Yeah. I mean, he's around these people, and he's just like, is he going a little over the board there with the name calling? Yeah.
I think he's matching their energy.
Yeah,
they're doing the same thing. They're calling names and doing that. He's just matching what they're doing.
Yeah, but
throwing it back up.
He's doing it for theatrics. I get what he's doing it for, why he's doing it. Yeah, but I mean, some of it is just, it's just crazy, guys. Listen to more of this stuff. It even goes into further stuff. I want to put it up right here where there's a. Go back just a little bit right there. Here's an agitator going right up to him, guys. Check this out.
Wow. Look at this lady. We got a bunch of retards here. We got you blocked. We got your whole protest blocked. Yeah, you're unemployed. Yeah. You're getting trolled. We got your whole thing shut down.
Yeah, they did shut it down. Look at the other side of the street, folks, in that video, which is going viral right now on X. There's agitators on one side of the street, and there's agitators right directly behind him, and a group of peaceful protesters, okay? Oh, he's yelling, Savage. That's not peaceful. The ones on the left that would say. No. Yeah, he's exercising his first.
They never hear their people yelling and screaming.
That's not the violence I'm talking about. The violence is when they actually get up in your face and they want to fucking knock you the fuck out. That's not peaceful. That's something entirely different. You're engaging in conflict, folks. That's not peaceful. But what he's saying, we got this shut down, is his group is right in the middle of it, right on the line. Okay?
Yeah.
And they are trolling the shit out of these agitators.
Good.
Yeah. That's good. And it's working. It's winning. And it's pissing them off, and they're crashing, right? They're crashing and burning, more or less. So, I mean, I just, you go from one thing to the next, and when I see people like this, okay, to even people on the other side of the country. Oh, no one is in favor of MAGA and Donald Trump. No one is in favor of that. No one is in favor of that. I say bullshit to the bullshit, folks. Check this out.
I'm Japanese. I live in Japan. And first of all, congratulations to Americans. So what I expect most from the next president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, is to boldly express and act on conservative values without being constrained by political correctness. So
gotta love it, folks. Gotta love it. No,
these people that are saying that MAGA's dead, people are leaving Trump. That all it is a lie, because they know if they repeat it and repeat it and repeat it, people are soon going to believe them. But the only people that don't believe them are us MAGA people. We're not going anywhere. The MAGA movement has not lost anything. We've not lost momentum. We've not lost people. We still support our president. That's right. He's our president. He's your president. We still support him. And it's just a lie. They're trying to deceive you and think that you're winning in that, but you're not. You're not winning. You're not deterring us. We want our country back, and we will fight for our country. That's all I can say, man. We're fighting for our country.
This had been a Truth Productions media episode. Thank you for listening.